It's Pizza Friday, and you're probably thinking, I can't have pizza because I'm on post-op, second phase, I'm on solids, but I can't have any breads. What can I do? I just want a small bite, Trina, a small bite. Watch this next video. This pizza is VSG approved.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me that, tell me that. Tell me I'm the best diet. I be feeling like yes I.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a great recipe to share with you guys. I got it from my girl Myra at Low Carb Love channel. She went through her weight journey doing a whole bunch of low carbs, and she has a lot of VSG recipes that are approved. So I just went through, found some according to the list that my doctor gave me of the foods that I can eat. And what do you know? I was super excited to find out that I can have pizza. It's been forever. Let's get started. Okay, so the ingredients that you'll need 4 egg whites. And as you can see, I have my eggs sit out here. According to the recipe, you do not want to use liquid egg whites because it's going to be a little bit too runny. You want to use your regular eggs. So separate your yolks from the egg white. You're going to need about 1/4 of low sugar marinara sauce. This is a special ingredient that I added. It's minced garlic. I'll show y'all. It's not a recipe. It's just something that I do, period, when I usually make my pizzas for my kids. So it's a really good kick, and I'll show y'all later how that goes. I also have turkey, low sodium and gluten-free pepperoni. And I have low sodium mozzarella cheese. And the seasonings I have, this is the arrowroot. You need 2 tablespoons of that. And then you've got, I use white powder instead of black pepper, white pepper powder instead of black pepper. And then I've got my garlic salt, and then I've got garlic and onion powder, and then there is Italian seasoning. And this is all going to be for your dough because you're using eggs. So if you do not want to season it, it's fine. Or you can choose what type of seasoning you want in your cloud bread. It will all work out. So I'm going to go ahead and separate 4 eggs. This could be challenging sometimes. So I would just tell you guys, don't tap so hard on the side to where you're left picking up chips of the white, because I've done it on several occasions and it's not fun fishing out the actual egg, the white chips on the front. So just do it over and then you're fine just like that. And you just keep exchanging it through the eggs back and forth until you get all the egg whites out. That easy. So I'm going to put my eggs left over here, and I can make another meal with my yolks. So I've got 2 more to go after this one. This is egg white number 2. So you need 4 egg whites. So you just keep turning, like I said, till all the egg white is out. And here's yolk 2, and then I'm on number 3. All right, and when you're over your bowl, it makes it a lot easier, less mess, because it is already in place for you in the bowl that you're using to mix in. So I highly recommend do this in the bowl you're going to mix in. And so let me get my last one. If your eggs are room temperature when you're going to mix these in, ooh, almost got me, guys. See, got to be very careful. Ooh, see, it got me. So I've got to fish out the part I did not want to do, but hey, it happens. I didn't crack that one down the middle. So let me stop before I get more. So what I do, let me just go get, so I'm gonna remove it just like that. Get all the yolk out. And she can get the yolk out. And I got just a little bit. It's that. And a little bit more. You know what? It's all right. I'll take it. It's not that bad. All right, so I'm done with my eggs. I'm gonna dump those out later. So I'm gonna use my milk frother. You guys, y'all can use anything like, I do have a KitchenAid mixer, but it's just 4 egg whites. I don't mind mixing about 5 minutes. If you don't want to be mixing for 5 minutes, you can definitely use a handheld mixer, or you can just use your mixer, but you want to whip it into stiff peaks. So I'm guessing it's gonna take about 5 minutes or less. So let's get started. So I just heard my oven is preheated. So what I do is I just put it, and you just go up and down my frother, my milk frother. And this can go up in so many different speeds. And it's a real good tool to have when you don't want to just mess with your KitchenAid or your mixer. This can do the deal. So I'm gonna bring it up just a notch. And go. See how it's foaming? You want to get it real foamy. You want to stiff it in high peaks. So I'm going to go ahead and get it stiff for you. Okay, you guys, I went ahead and I switched to my KitchenAid because my little mixer, it was cute, but I think that was longer than 5 minutes. So I went ahead and got my mixer, and yeah, see, you want the egg yolks to look like, so you guys can see, look like clouds, and tell if they're at stiff peaks, you see. Then you flip it over. That's how you know they're at stiff peaks, because they're not falling out of your mixing bowl. So let's go ahead and mix in my seasoning. All right, and you want to add your seasonings. And like I said, you have the arrowroot. I do white pepper powder and garlic salt and onion and garlic powder and Italian seasoning. You can do any type of seasonings, but these are the seasonings. The arrowroot is basically a substitute, so your egg yolks won't be so runny when you lay it out flat as a cloud pizza, like a pizza dough. So it gives it that shape that you need to make it like a dough. So I'm gonna use my mixer for this, just to incorporate the seasonings in there and get it mixed in there. And so, not so good of a good idea. You guys, I wanted to use my little frother because I enjoy using it when I do my coffees, but I already can use it for eggs. Maybe if you just want to scramble them, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and whip it up by hand. Let me go get my whisk here. So get your whisk and mix in your ingredients. This is going to give your dough nice taste and a great seasoning. If you want to stick to no seasoning, go right ahead. I'm going to be giving you guys a disclosure. This is my first time. I like trying first time recipes, if it's adding up to what I like, I give it a shot because it's good, because I'm familiar with all tastes. I love eggs, so eggs. I was so happy that I can have eggs in all kinds of forms during my VSG post-op phase 2. So, hey, when Myra said this is cloud pizza made out of egg whites, I said, bet, I'm about to make this and I'm going to introduce it to my community for my phase 2. Or if you are on low carbs like Myra, hey, both worlds are winning. So that's smells really good, you guys. So it is all mixed in there. And now I'm just gonna get my plate. I'm a person, like I tell you guys, I cook a lot. So I don't like to leave any ingredients if I don't have to. And y'all are like, Trina, just let it be. Okay, I'll let it be. But yeah, I really don't. So I'm gonna grab my pan. And I've got a circle pan that I'm going to use. Put my little friend to the side. And so you want to spray it with any type of spray. I'm using olive oil spray. So spray it down because you don't want it to stick. And my pizza, I use parchment paper for the pizza just to lay on. It doesn't have to be like a perfect square, so just lay it on there. So here you go. So guys, you're just going to lay it out on the pizza pan and you're just going to smooth it out and make it a circle as best as you can. I'm not the most uniform when it comes to me spreading out and making pizza dough perfect. My preference is more of like a brick oven type deal, so it doesn't bother me if it's not a perfect circle. But my people that are wonderful with making pizza dough and making it into beautiful circles, be my guest. Have at it. So I've just got a spatula here. It's just a regular spatula you would use when you're icing cakes, because this is very soft. It's not like the pizza dough that you're used to making with flour. So it's very, very, very nice and soft. So I'm just gonna form it into a circle. So you just go over, form it into a circle. It's gonna be like a large pizza. And you guys are going to see all the evidence of all the mess ups, everything. This is my first time because I am doing a lot of creative, different recipes with VSG, because it seems like my diet is changing every month, I think. Yeah, because during pre-op and then post-op phase 1, you're still on liquids. So I'm in phase 2, which I'm happy, you guys, because it's solids. I've been on solids since Monday, so it's post-op phase 2 for me, week 3 post-op. So I'm very excited. So I'm satisfied with this size of pizza. Keep in mind, you will not have a serious appetite, so this pizza is probably gonna last for about probably 3 or 4 meals. So dinner tonight, lunch tomorrow, dinner tomorrow, probably lunch and dinner the next day. So yeah. So the idea is that you get pizza. So, you know, you just do what you do. Or whatever your stomach can take. I just know that I probably get probably like a slice and a half, depending on how I cut it. Okay, So we're gonna put this in the oven for about 10 minutes because I like to make it a little bit hard, like the pizza dough. I like to cook it. I'm pretty sure you can cook it with the toppings, but this is my first time, so I'm gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes, and once it is fully cooked, I'm gonna add my toppings. Okay, so this is how your cloud crust is going to be. Y'all, it is very, very light. I put mine in for about 15 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted to make sure it was cooked, and it's cooked. And yeah, so this is how it's gonna look. So now we're just gonna go and put our toppings, and this is, like I said, low sodium, low sugar marinara sauce. So it's about 1/4 cup. I just poured everything in here, or how much you want your desire to be. I do want to let you guys know that this is it really does feel like clouds. So be very careful when you're spreading it around so you won't crack it. And just moving it around, smoothing it around, smoothing it around. I'm gonna add just some more because I like pizza sauce, and I like a little edge as well. So I'm gonna make sure it's even out. Surprisingly, it turned out to be an actual circle. Like I told you guys, I'm not the best when it comes to rolling out pizza dough, but I guess because I was using the spatula, it makes a difference. But with my rolling pin, I do not get it great like that. So just a little bit more. I'll just go ahead and use the rest and smooth it all out. So there's my pizza sauce. So here is the ingredient this is the secret ingredient that I put on all my pizzas. Like I said, when my niece and nephew come over and we have pizza Friday nights, and then always for my daughter, I always sprinkle minced garlic after the sauce. It just gives it, I don't know, if you're not a garlic fan, skip this step. This is not even in the recipe. It's just something I added. I did this to all my pizzas. I love garlic. I love the taste of garlic. Garlic and onion is like my staples in every single every single recipe. There's going to be, when it's savory, onion and garlic is going to be in every recipe. So if I can do minced garlic, I'll definitely use minced garlic. If not, always onion powder and garlic powder. So yes, that's my secret step. If you like garlic, I say give it a shot. It is really good. So cheese, it's gonna be low carb mozzarella cheese. I don't eat a lot of cheese, although you can do cheese during VSG, so to make sure it's low, not low carb, low sodium, the low sodium mozzarella cheese. So make sure it's low in sodium. So let me go ahead and get this. Spread it around. This is just enough for me. Whatever you guys can handle for your stomach, I say go cheese crazy. But like I said, we have new stomachs now, so you may or may not can do the same what you know you're used to, but you know your stomach and where you're at in the process. I'm gonna go ahead and top it with my turkey pepperonis. Now, I love pizza. We have it every Friday at my house. I always make it from scratch, or we order. I do both, so I'm not always cooking it from scratch. But whenever I do cook from scratch, it is really good. And so we always cover the entire pizza with pepperoni or salami. But I can't do salami, but I can do turkey pepperoni. So hey, guess what? I will take that. And voila. you have yourself some pizza, you guys. So I'm gonna stick this back in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes and let it cook down. And I also let you guys know that I cooked the cloud bread, well, dough, cloud dough, more than 10 minutes. It was more like 15 minutes. All right, our pizza is done, you guys. It looks good, it smells good. Quick note for you guys, it's not gonna be like your normal dough. Maybe I put a little bit too much sauce, so it's gonna be on the flimsier side, but I think it's gonna be soft, period, because it's a cloud pizza. I'm gonna add my crushed peppers. I get to enjoy Pizza Friday with my daughter, VSG style, and it smells good. I'm gonna do the taste test for you guys. Probably only gonna get 1 slice, but according to the recipe, if you're not on VSG, it's 2 servings, so cuts very easy. I'm gonna cut it like a normal pizza. Nice, straight down the middle, and make my little slices. Then let it sit and cool. You should probably let it sit and cool for probably about, I would say at least 5 minutes, but I didn't like the 5 minutes. I let it sit for probably 3 minutes. So that's why the cheese is still getting stuck to the pizza cutter, but it's not as bad. So let's go ahead and do moment of truth. I'm gonna move my pizza to my plate. Still hot. A cute little plate here. Let's go ahead and give it a taste to see if it's good or not. So still a little warm. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's good. It's really good. I'm not just saying it just be saying it, because if I didn't like it, yay! I would have showed it in my face, but it is really good, you guys. It's real nice and light. Let me get the camera down. See the back? It's just like a thin New York style pizza. So 300 calories, VSG approved. I'm so excited. I probably will get 2 slices in, but I'm gonna stop when my stomach says no. But I just wanna thank you guys for watching, and please tune in, like, subscribe, comment. Have any questions, leave it down in the comments. I will get back with you. Thank you for tuning in. And Myra, low carb love, this is a good recipe. Y'all have a good one.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me that, tell me that.